Hello friends, today's lesson is living things and non-living things. Things that breathe, grow, eat food, move on their own, feel and reproduce are called living things. All animals, plants and human beings are living things. Futures of living things. There are certain features of living things that make them different from non-living things. Let us study these features. Living things breathe. All living things need air to breathe. We breathe in air through our nose. Many animals such as cow, dog, and tiger also breathe through their nose. Insects such as cockroach, butterfly, and mosquito breathe through air holes in their body. Fish live in water and breathe through gills. Plants breathe through tiny holes or openings called stomata, present on the underside of their leaves. Living things move. Living things can move from one place to another in search of food and shelter. Animals walk and run with their legs. Birds fly using their wings. Fish swim with their fins. Living things need food. Plants do not move like animals from place to place, but they show movements with their body parts. For example, the leaves of a mimosa plant curl up when we touch them, hence it is called the touch-me-not plant. All living things need food to live and grow. Green plants make their own food using air, water, soil and sunlight. Human beings, animals and birds depend on plants and other animals for their food. Living things grow. All living things grow. You will see that you are much taller now than when you were a baby. You have grown from being a baby to a child. Plants also grow. Growth of a plant starts from a seed becoming a seedling and then into a plant or a tree to bear fruits. Living things feel. All living things can feel or respond to changes around them. We have ears to hear sounds, eyes to see things around us, nose to breathe and smell, tongue to taste food, and skin to feel touch and pain. All these body parts make up the sense organs in humans and animals. They help us to feel changes around us. Happiness, pain, hunger, sadness, fear, etc. are all different feelings. Plants can also feel changes around them. For example, plants grow towards the source of light. Insects like cockroach and butterfly have body parts called antennae which help them to feel changes around them. Living things reproduce. All living things reproduce. The process in which living things produce young ones of their own kind is called reproduction. Most of the plants reproduce by producing seeds that give rise to another plant of the same kind when sown in the soil. Some plants reproduce from their roots, stems, or leaves. Animals reproduce by laying eggs or by giving birth to baby animals or young ones of their own kind. For example, a hen lays eggs from which chicks come out while a cow gives birth to a calf. Futures of non-living things. Some futures of non-living things are: non-living things do not breathe or need food. They cannot move on their own. For example, a car can move only if someone drives it. They do not feel or respond to changes around them. They do not grow or reproduce. Natural and man-made things. Living things and non-living things found in nature are called natural things. Sunlight, water, air, rocks and plants are some examples of natural things. Living things need light from the sun, air to breathe, and water to drink. Human beings built non-living things like airplanes, houses, buildings and bridges across rivers. The non-living things built by humans are called man-made things. Living and non-living things keyword. Living things, things that breathe, move on their own, need food, grow, feel and reproduce. Non-living things, things that do not breathe, move on their own, need food, grow, feel and reproduce. Gills, the part of a fish body that helps it to breathe. Stomata, small openings on the underside of the leaves that help the plant take in air. Sense organs, the parts of the body that help us to feel changes around us. Reproduction, the process in which living things produce young ones of their own kind. Living and non-living things summary. Living things breathe in air, can move on their own, and need food to live and grow. Living things have sense organs to feel the changes around them. Living things reproduce young ones of their own kind. Non-living things do not breathe, need food, move on their own, grow, feel and reproduce. Non-living things found in nature are called natural things. Non-living things made by humans are called man-made things.